Hello, everyone. It's Jamal Thomas. Welcome to the Progressive Soapbox. Like I said, I was going to do a few of these just because I don't know if the next time I'm going to get a chance to do them. Your opportunity as progressives is magnified with Donald Trump in that office. Utilize it. Use it. Putting in a candidate is not enough. That's not where your strength lies. Your strength lies in what the strength of the Democratic Party used to lie in before. People. Your strength lies in people. I always say, you always hear me say, don't just go back to the 40s. But in this particular case, yes, in this very specific context, go back to the 40s. Go back to the 30s. Go back to this idea of labor and people. That's your movement. That's the people who are getting screwed. Those are the people you need to activate. Putting a politician in that office, it's not going to get it for you, man. I know all these groups are springing up. It's not enough. That's not the thing that wins. The thing that wins is the population. Your strategy. What your strategy should be, honestly. Each time you see a rally, each time you see a protest, each time you see Fight for 15, each labor union, each person at Walmart, Burger King, McDonald's, all of those people should be activated. Your organization, whatever money it gets, should be dealing with getting as many of those people activated politically as possible. And by activated politically, it just means, hey, come to this website, look at this particular topic, and when you vote, consider voting a particular way. This particular voting way is in line with getting you more money, more benefits, a better place in this particular society, because that vote is representative of the population itself, not of the people who are in that office. That's where your money should be spent. Though I've talked about this before. I'm going to create a crowdsource. The organization I'm coming up with is very specific. Unite all the other organizations. Each group that you can come across, pull those people in. The Berniecrats, the Greenies, the Green Party members, pull all of these people in under one umbrella and get those people to talk and have conversations. It's nice for you to have an organization that's just kind of, no, all of you guys almost believe most of the same things. Get your ass in line. Organize. Have summits. Debate. Come up with this idea of what you yourself want to vote on. And create an edifice under the political structure itself. That edifice in each state, in each whatever, under the political structure itself, makes the determination that we're not voting for any particular person that doesn't toe a particular line. Period. You're undercutting capital, you're undercutting money, you're undercutting all these other things. That edifice, if you can get enough people in that edifice, you have half of the country that's in poverty. Are you telling me you can't get enough people to be a part of that edifice, to change what politics means in this country, and to change what we see is just the norm in this country? Yes, you can do it. You can do it. It's not an issue of a justice goddamn Democrat or a brand new Congress. That's this hero way of doing it. No, you organize people. You organize people. People are the point. People are going to have skin in the game. They need to understand they're going to have skin in the game. But more than that, they need to understand that they can affect the political process. If you can get across to them that, yes, what you think matters. Yes, you can be a part of the political process. No, you don't have to be out here doing sit-ins and freaking out and all this other stuff. Your alignment is what we need. You paying attention is what we need. It's enough. And when it comes to say, this is what we're willing to vote on, these are the steps that we're willing to take. This is the lowest base level of society that a member of our particular country is willing to bear. This is what we think of war. This is what we think of poverty. This is what we think of healthcare. One item after the next. That underlying structure, those summits, those things, those debates that people have when they come up to some resolution saying, okay, we're willing to vote in unison on this. Imagine that. Meaning, even if it's a Green Party member, he can get your vote. Even if it's an independent, he can get your vote. You have an underlying structure that decapitates the typical way of politics is run. Now, the problem becomes whether or not the vote is legit. Now, that's where having all of those people matter, because all of those people would have to hold that process accountable. People is what you're trying to do. You're trying to get them into the political process. That gets them into the political process. If you're looking for a way to change politics in this country, change the underlying structure, summits, create an organization, have that organization that's all it does, pull together other organizations. And in pulling together those other organizations, pooling resources to get more people. You're just trying to grow your virus. You're just trying to grow. You're pulling more and more people into the political process under the things that you yourself believe. And look, it may not even be what you yourself believe. You guys can vote. You guys can bitch, complain, argue, have those debates. I don't care if you're a Trump supporter. Have those debates. Go into the room and stand in the tunnel and scream your beliefs. Have those beliefs challenged. And at the end of it, come up to some resolution of what you yourself as a country is willing to leave as your bare minimum. If those people don't meet that requirement, those people will be out on their ass. I guarantee you that the politicians and what politics considers, or what's considered politics, will change. The pitchforks will carry the day anytime over cash, particularly when those politicians know they will be out on their ass. For that, you just need people paying attention to the political process. I'm saying this model of things pulls people in. It forces them to be a part of that political process. And in doing so, you can change politics in this country. That would be my weak link. That would be the strategy that I would use to change politics in this country. Considering that the surgery goes right, that organization would have that very specific task. Test model in Richmond and in Virginia. I got to be honest, I'm not certain on how to do that. But I will learn as I go along. I would have a crowdsourcing account associated with it, but that's what I would try. So, all right, guys. If you enjoyed the content, feel free to share, like, subscribe. You can always support the work through Patreon or PayPal. Thank you.